Hello and welcome back to Future Cities. In this segment, I will introduce you to Information Architecture Part 2. Our second spelling of Information Architecture has the emphasis on the word information. Information architecture describes metaphors and principles of physical architecture applied to digital data and information to create an architecture of information with the use of data and information as raw material. This is the architecture of information. In the Internet, information architecture describes the organization and the labeling of websites, online communities, and intranets. We extend this definition to the potential to organize and structure the entire information space. The key to these possibilities is the understanding of the architectural metaphor. The architectural metaphor is an abstraction that is used in various fields. Think of expressions such as computer architecture, financial architecture, security architecture, or political architecture. In each case, the word architecture is meant to describe a structure and an order, and not the physical construct itself. These expressions and descriptions use the abstract power of architecture and apply it to other fields. Richard Solvorn is the person who originally used the term information architecture. As an architect and graphic designer, he connected architectural concepts with the abstract world of information to make it better understandable to everyone. He also invented, by the way, technology, entertainment, and design conferences, also known as TED Conference. Our third and last spelling of information architecture places the emphasis on both words and refers to our final understanding of the concept. Information architecture describes objects and buildings that are both expressions of information and at the same time use the architectural metaphors of the architectural object itself to bring structure and order into information. It is architecture built for data and information gathering, storage, display, access, and experience. The following are some examples of information architecture. Information architecture is probably the easiest way to explain the relation between information and architecture in a practical sense. There are structures whose only purpose is to collect data. Those could be telescopes in the Atacama Desert, consisting of fixed and dynamic parts. The fixed parts are the outer shells of the building. The dynamic parts follow the instructions given by scientists around the world. Libraries have the purpose to store, protect, display, and provide access to data and information, mostly in printed form. They have developed over the centuries in all cultures. They form communal and social centers in urban systems. Their status and media content is constantly changing in the society, especially in the digital society. Yet the enigmatic connection between architecture and information remains. It appears unusual that digital companies need physical stores. Yet it has become a successful business model to build attractive stores, selling digital and information technology equipment directly to consumers in prominent locations in the city. The desire of clients to explore the product together with the well-trained personnel makes those stores commercially successful. Some religious buildings are also a good example for information architecture. The structure is optimized for light and sound impact, and in order to support both contemplation and festive celebrations. Strong symmetries and spatial hierarchies in plan and spatial realization suggest the analogies to the organization of the religion. Walls and windows are additional places to display data and information or leave free space for projections or contemplations. To conclude, information architecture is a necessary framework to understand architecture, urban systems, and territories in the future society.